Christmas to everybody. If you celebrate Christmas, I'm currently filming this right now on that day. I am going to be unboxing a very special items here, the MX Master keys and the MX Master mouse. I did have an old Logitech K360 keyboard for a while. I've been wanting to upgrade to this because it allows me to perform faster video edits and also be a little bit more productive. It's also Bluetooth, so I'm really excited about it. So without further ado, let's hop into these two. Hey, that rhymed. Oh my gosh, it looks very, very premium right here. Here we go. Practicing typing on this, it's going to be a beauty here. As you can see, there's like little indents on the side here that allow you to type faster. There's this bar over here which allows it to rise up. Switch devices here, but I'm just really excited about this. It's more contoured towards Mac. Next up, the MX Master mouse. Wow. Look at this premium mouse, very ergonomic. This is my previous mouse. Compared to this looks way higher quality. I'm able to actually fit my whole hand on it. My hand was like overpowering it sorta, and my fingers were kind of hanging over. But there's the dongle as well, and in the inside here is just the charging cable. I believe this is USB-C. Honestly, they look really, really great. They have the same colorways. And also just noticing with the mouse, this scroll wheel, it allows you to scroll like I think 1,000 like lines at a time, and it curves really nicely to the palm of your hand. Okay, so I'm currently on the M1 MacBook right now, and I'm super excited to get these guys on the road. On the top of here, there's a power switch we just switch on, and wow, that's really nice backlit keyboard. Also peel off this tape from the mouse, turn on the switch. We have the MX keys and the MX Master 3 popping up right there, so we're just gonna click connect. Okay, the mouse is working. Identifying your keyboard, press the key immediately on the right side of the shift key. I'm editing videos right now, and as you can see, if I'm scrolling through this timeline, you can move the scroll wheel and the timeline is moving. It's a lot more convenient than using the trackpad. It's paired in Bluetooth, and you can rename it to however you want. MX keyboard. I'm honestly blown away by the absolute power that these things can do. I'll definitely be able to edit my videos a lot faster. I'm going to be coming back to you guys after a week and seeing exactly how these play out, how I would recommend them to you guys. So that is all for now, and I'll catch you guys next week. Alrighty, so it has been officially a week since I've been using these two items right here, both the MX Master keys and MX Master mouse. I just have to say they've increased my workflow tremendously, considering I was using the keyboard on my computer before and the trackpad, especially for video editing. Even if you don't do video editing, maybe you do photo editing or other intensive things, it also works for that. And also if you're a student as well, it definitely does help you a lot because you can easily switch between devices. So let's say you're working on a Mac and then a Chromebook, and then maybe at the same time you're using your phone, maybe you have like a USB thing that you can plug in. Okay, so let's actually start with the mouse here first. This is something that has definitely helped me out a lot, and it's actually my favorite out of the two. First off, the form factor of this is just amazing. It's very, very ergonomic. You can easily fit your hand on there. Your thumb just slides right in there. It's not like my old mouse. What sets this $100 mouse apart is the ability to change and customize the keys on here, to customize the clicks. It has the classic scroll wheel, left, right click, but it also has a button right here. Basically what this does is it allows you to toggle between scrolling through really fast and just scrolling through like regularly. So scrolling through fast, you can hear the noise sorta. There's a scroll wheel on the side actually, and what that allows you to do is scroll through a timeline, scroll through different tabs you may have on Chrome or just anything else. It's fully customizable. The scroll wheel, you can just click on the scroll wheel itself. I use that quite a bit. I'll show you the features I use on this mouse later on. Also on the side here, you have two additional buttons. What this basically does is it's basically like a back button or a forward button if you're switching from like a YouTube video, if you want to go back a video, for example. But basically those are the main buttons. On the bottom, you just have the classic on switch button, as well as you can switch between different devices, 1, 2, 3, just with the click of the button here. Pair it to whatever device you want to. Instantly pairs once you turn it on. But apart from that, I don't think I'm really qualified that much to talk about mouse clicks or anything, but the clicks are just really seamless in here. Sometimes I do find myself, I guess, clicking accidentally because the clicks are really soft and really easy to use. That's my only gripe with it. You can easily move it on pretty much any surface. I have this pad, of course, but if I'm moving it on my desk right here, you can still easily move it. So the way you charge this mouse actually is you use a USB cable, USB-C cable. Basically, you know, you just plug it in, but the battery life is insane. You can use up to about 70 days, I believe, with a full charge. It comes with the USB chip. Everything's just so high quality because these are Logitech's really high-end flagship keyboard and mouse here. Okay, so now moving on to the MX keys. I gotta first start off with a problem that I've had with it. I mean, it's not like a problem like that will affect you that much. It's just the weight of this keyboard is pretty heavy. I'd say it's maybe around like 2 or 3 pounds, and just holding it right now, it's a lot heavier compared to my other keyboard. But I have to say, it is really high quality. On my other keyboard, it wasn't built as well, and what happened was the risers that were holding it up, it actually broke. I used paper clips instead, but this, it's just a simple one-line thing. It has a soft grip at the bottom, so it doesn't easily slide around. But also with it, I gotta say, the keyboard feels extremely nice. It feels so premium and high quality. If you're a Mac user and you know exactly how your keyboard feels, that is pretty much what this feels like. The key travel is really nice. I don't know the exact measurements of this. Apart from that, I'd say it's really easy to type with it. I was doing some typing tests and I'm consistently get around like 90 to 100 words per minute, which is my average speed. For the features on here, you can customize it a bit, only the top row of the keyboard. So basically, you know, has the escape key, the brightness display at the bottom, the command and alt key. It just shows that because if you're using it on like a Chromebook, for example, that'll be the alt key, and then the control key is over here, while the command key is over here for Mac. Also switching between the 3 devices, you know, there's just the 3 buttons, classic over here. It's clearly a full-size keyboard, so you can use all of its functions to the maximum potential. The thing that I actually use the most is this lock button over here, and it allows me to lock the computer if I need to. So if I'm just going away for a little bit, so I'll just click that button instead of clicking, you know, the Apple logo on the top and then clicking sleep or go to lock screen. Also has a calculator button. Super easy, simple keyboard that is really easy to use. But this is only half of it, you know. I'm just showing you what it is from the outside, but if we actually take a look inside and to customize it, there's gonna be a lot more features. So let's head into the computer and show you the customization here. First, we got to turn on the mouse and the keyboard. So, you know, just turn on the on switch here. The on switch here, the keyboard is on the back of it. You just turn it on like that and a light should appear. Obviously, when you start, you're going to have to install the Logitech app. Already popping up. Here are the two. The keyboard and the mouse already recognizes it. So let's actually start with the mouse here first, and I'll show you some of the features that I use to customize it. At the top right, it shows that you can change it to all applications or certain applications. If I'm using Final Cut Pro here, you can customize it to that certain app. This is the scroll wheel. We can change it to Command B. Just click on this little circle that appears here. I chose keystroke assignment, and then you just enter the keystroke. For example, if I wanted it to be like Command Z or something, you would change it like that, Command S, whatever. But otherwise here you can change it to whatever you want. Middle button, wheel, mode, shift, and then there's more options down here. If you really want to find a feature for each of these buttons, then it'll definitely be here. For video editing especially, here's just my setup, you know, obviously Command B to split the clip. Wheel, mode, shift, it switches it from scrolling really fast to scrolling a little bit at a time. Over here, this is what I use to actually delete clips. This is another button on the side for your thumb. You would click to split the clip, and then after that, if I don't want that clip that I just split, then I would click on the clip that I want to delete and then click that delete button right over here. Obviously, horizontal scroll I want to keep there. Forward and back, I haven't quite experimented with this, but I'm going to customize it now. I'm going to make it Command C here so I can do copy and paste. Command V. There we go. So now if we go into Final Cut, let's just show you. Here's a video on my other channel. Let's say this, for example, we want to cut this clip. So I use the scroll wheel and I cut it right there. Maybe I don't want this, delete that. To copy, we will just click the side button and then we put it like right here. Paste. There we go. So we pasted it. We can just paste it as many times as we want. It's super simple, and you know, it just will speed up your workflow a ton if you customize the buttons to your liking. Next up, I'm going to be going over the keyboard settings on here. Like I said before, you can only customize pretty much the top row and the function key, but what I did actually was over here, when you turn the backlit down a bit, it is your QuickTime player. So you would open that up because I do screen recordings quite a bit. So if I click that, there we go, QuickTime player, it appears right at the top over here. And then if I want to do open Finder, I made that so it is the turn up the keyboard brightness, and I click that, and there we go, opens up our Finder. Alright, so now here's my conclusion for both of these keyboard and mouse. Who would I recommend it for, and is it worth it currently in 2021? Well, to answer the first question, who is it for? Well, if you're a video editor or somebody who does creative work, I would say it is 100% worth it because you can easily sync this with a bunch of devices, especially the mouse. If you're just wanting to get one of these, I would go for the mouse because these two do come at a pretty hefty price of $100 here. And if you're looking for a good keyboard, a really high quality keyboard, I would go for this. The keys just feel really nice. You can switch between a lot of devices. This combo is also going to save you a ton of time, I'm telling you. If you're a video editor, you understand how much time and the tedious process of actually editing your videos, especially in this combo I'm currently actually using to edit right now. It's a game changer, I have to say. I've been able to edit so much faster with this because of the special features and special buttons that are there. So if you're looking for something to just increase your workflow, then this is something to get. Back to the video. Okay, and then the second thing, is it worth it in 2021? So I would say I feel like these are gonna last me quite a long time because I'm gonna be editing videos for a while and I couldn't see an option that Logitech would make that is gonna be a lot better than this. This is already pretty high of the line here and I don't know if anything is gonna beat it. I know there's a lot of YouTubers who do use this combination. I can't think of any at the top of my head right now, but the last thing I want to just say is that the price of these are pretty expensive. So if you're going to pick these up, I would try to pick it up maybe during a holiday. There'd probably be a discount. That is my full review after a week of using these. Super great keyboard and mouse. I gotta say, I'll be using them definitely in the future. Hope you did enjoy this one. Let me know in the comments down below what keyboard and mouse you're currently using. If it's just your keyboard on your computer, that's totally fine. That's a great option too. I've been using that for quite a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who get to the end of this video. And as always, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.